We're gonna build a concrete printer. I'm done laying concrete. We're building a concrete printer. Before I do that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something. Sorry guys, I'm going to Indiana tomorrow. So as an emergency, I have this power bank that can provide me 512 watt hours. How many amp hours? $20 amp hours. So, let's see. This double Duracell battery. You know, like a... I don't know what its capacity is. That bad boy can provide 512 watt hours, so it can provide enough energy. Okay, so I need to plug it in. Where do I plug it into? where my computer charger is. Need to recharge it because it's dead. It's a lithium-ion battery. It probably got killed because it's cold. It charges at 100 watts. So if it charges at 134 watts and it consumes 100 watt hours, or has a capacity of 500 watt hours, it should take about 3 or 4 hours for the thing to recharge. I've learned enough of that from battery class. Okay, so we just said we're gonna do something that we needed to do a while ago. We need to manufacture a concrete printer, because I'm getting sick and effing tired of having to lay down concrete and build up to the sky. No, we're done. Nuh-uh. I'm putting my foot down. This is not happening anymore. I don't care. I hate it. I despise it with every ounce of my being, and I'm sick and tired of it, and we're changing. Hi, cat. How's it going? This is a cat chilling out down there. So we're at 1%. Wait, what did it say on it? Does it say how long it'll take to recharge? 3 hours. Damn! Let's go! I learned good stuff from college. Simple. For example, it gets a little bit weird. For example, my battery that I just said, it can provide about 500-ish. 512 watt hours, which means that at a discharge of 1C, or no, over, you know, it can give 512 watt hours, which means if you plug, let's say, 512 watt item into it, it'll last for an hour. Well, let's just say, let's use for simplicity, how does watt hours work? You might be wondering. Well, the thing is, well, let's say I have a 100 watt hour battery. If I plug a, let's just say I plug a 100 watt appliance into it, it's going to last 1 hour. If I plug a 50 watt appliance into it, it's going to last 2 hours. For example, if I plug that battery into a light bulb, if I powered a 5 watt light bulb, that light bulb would last for about 102 hours. My PlayStation would last it would last roughly about 2 or 3 hours with my PlayStation installed. A fridge could probably be powered for about an hour with that thing. So you can definitely tell that I'd really want it. It is my biggest battery I do own. I should have taken that into school. I was literally learning about batteries. So I have 512 watt hours. Actually, I need to get a kilowatt device. How many watt hours does it take to charge an iPad? So let's see. It takes my iPad Air 4. Okay, so it takes 20 watts to charge my iPad. Now, if I charged my iPad with that battery, it would take... I could charge about... 25 hours. I can literally put 25 hours worth of charge onto my iPad with that battery. So now you realize probably why I really like that battery. How many watt hours does my Air 4 hold? How many watt hours does an Air 4 battery hold? How many watt hours is my battery? It's a 28.6 watt hour rechargeable lithium ion battery. Lithium polymer battery. Wait, this iPad has a lithium polymer battery inside of it? Dude, those things are freaking nuts. By the way, life hack, if you ever have a runaway battery, the best thing to do is to have a bucket, put it into a bucket, fill it with water, and mix it with baking soda, and let it sit for at least 3 days, because it will not cool down. So if we do some, let's do some math. If I had to charge my iPad, do nothing else but charge an iPad, if I use that big ass battery I have, I could charge my iPad 20 times. So I could... How long does an Air 4 battery last on a charge? Like, how long does this iPad last? 10 hours. So times by 10, I get 200 hours. I'm building a staircase. So with that big ass battery, I get 200 iPad hours, basically. Or equivalent to a whole week. This battery pack, right here, this bad boy could charge my iPad and make it last for a week. Now, I can also use it to charge my jumper pack. I can also use it to charge other appliances. It's supposed to be used in case my car wrecks and my engine does not operate. But do you drink what? No, I don't drink coffee. I already asked that. I have drank coffee before. It's fine. I'm not like a big coffee person, but whatever. If you guys are into it, I don't care. No. You wanna make something that smells horrendous, mix it with vinegar. Mix apple cider and vinegar together. Oh my god, it smells horrendous. Yucky. By the way, my streaming schedule will become very strange tomorrow and possibly the next day because I am going to Indiana. I will be there and I will begin streaming again on Monday afternoon. I might get like an hour or two on tomorrow, but after that, I'm gonna be in Indiana. Wish me luck. Shoot there on Illinois 9. This will be my first trip I've ever taken outside of my home state. I've never traveled outside of my state by myself before. So, I need something from Indiana. These pennies. And to be more specific, I need these. I have told this chat so many times, and I'm not saying it out of annoyance. But chat, I have basically said that I want $500 of pennies I'm going to search for Christmas. I have 400. I've already been to Champaign, Illinois, and I'm letting it cool down before I go back. I don't want to go back to Champaign again because I don't want my cover to be blown. However, I want to go to Indiana because I know the town my cousin lives in, who goes on this world. They have 3 banks there that sell these boxes. And I'm willing to go all the way to Indiana, go there. Plus, I want to go hang out with them. If this plan does not work, I will simply go to Peoria. I hate Peoria. I don't want to go to Peoria because that is, it's make baby Chicago. Like, it's a good way to get, you know, So, yeah, that, you know, what type of battery chemistry is this big battery pack I got? Does it have an inverter inside of it? I think it does have an inverter. Oh, I don't have an Xbox. Like, not like this. This is a PlayStation. No, because I'm gonna go there for a couple days, and plus, I hate moving it because I have an 8 gigabyte or 8 terabyte drive that it has to be moved by carrying it with it, and it's a pain in the ass. What type of battery chemistry is this pack? It's probably a lithium battery. So it has 20 amp hours at 25.6 volts DC or VDC. EFR 610. Battery chemistry. Lithium iron phosphate. I actually know what that chemistry is. I learned about it in college. Lithium iron phosphate. So it's not a lithium ion or a lithium polymer. It's a lithium iron phosphate. So lithium iron phosphorus and 4 oxygen atoms. Phosphorus and 4 oxygen is called phosphate. So it's lithium, Li, iron, Fe, phosphate. Lithium iron phosphate. I'm pretty sure those are pretty sturdy batteries. They're secondary batteries, which means that they can be recharged. This bad boy is it's a primary battery, which means that you can basically just uncharge it or discharge it, and after you do that, you cannot recharge it. One of the world's most unique penny. Oh my god, all the way. Especially like a 1909 VDBS. Or a 43 copper or 44 steel. Easily. $100 and $2 bills? Dude, that's easy. I literally have a video on my channel where I just go to the bank, I go get it. I've got one. Oh my. You see that, guys? We're about to intercept. We're about to intercept the villagers. We need to move them. They just can't be there anymore. Remember that I have that one area with my librarians in it? And I moved them out? That's where I'm going to move them down into. We're gonna make a We're gonna make a connecting staircase. I was gonna make one staircase to serve all. I'm gonna make multiple staircases because obviously connectivity is an issue. But yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I mean, on Monday, if I really wanted to, I could really just waltz right into the bank and go out with a couple $100s in twos. I could, in a day, if you set me to go to banks, I could definitely turn up with at least $500 in $2 bills. It's not that hard to find. You just gotta go to banks and ask them. Sometimes sometimes you don't even have to be a member, and they'll just outright just give them to you if you pay them with money. They're actually not rare. People think $2 bills are rare. They are so common. Not in circulation, though. Like, in circulation, run of the day circulation, all that stuff, no, they are very, very common. Or no, and like, they're very uncommon, basically. But if you go to banks, they hold them. Some banks, a lot of them, are just willing to get rid of their $2 bills. They don't like them. And sometimes, if you actually go to a bank to go get $2 bills, sometimes you actually be the first civilian to actually touch the bills because they're that brand new. Let's see. %, state of charge at an input wattage of 151. This actually, you see that little orange spot right there? That little orange port? Apparently, this battery pack, the reason I bought it is that one day I can buy a solar panel and it'll actually take a solar panel to charge it. That's why I've actually had that. So if I compare it with a solar panel, if I get stuck in the middle of nowhere, I have power. Because the problem with being out in the middle of nowhere is that humans need one thing to survive. Or the biggest thing humans need to survive is electricity. I mean, let's be honest. Electricity is super duper reliable for being a, a thing that humans have around. So to have electricity just sitting around and being able to be produced on demand, even at low levels, is a very good commodity that people take for granted. Okay, guys, your time here is done. You gotta get out. They're gonna be moved to another area. This is gonna piss a couple of them off. Sorry. Uh-oh. One I'm just gonna try to assign to that stone cutter I put. There's a chance that one of those villagers probably assigned to a stone cutter that was not theirs, like the one that I have placed. It's just not like a really annoying pain in the ass move. Got one more villager and we're done. Sad news, guys. We're looking at the end of this little base. It's very soon. We're abducting the villager. Okay, little bro.
Huh?
Sorry. Man, that's a big ass trading hall. Look at that, man. For over over like 550-ish days, this hall has served us, given us money. And now it's finally gonna be destroyed. A loss. But we all must move on eventually. Bam, there it goes. Penetration. Good thing those chests are removed. That part of this building is gonna place it right there. That original tunnel we always come through, that kind of go into our wood house, it is about to just meet its end. There it is. This little tunnel's been here for so long, it's about to go. You can't stop progress. I have to stop the spread of the virus somehow, guys. Don't mind me killing the bat. Hi, Oliver. Well, Oliver, it's kind of a happy and sad day in this world. It's like watching your favorite thing get demolished, but look. The hallway, it's finally been demolished. Yeah, I've heard about them. Honestly, they're lucky they're not in Illinois, because I'd almost take out a 17 HMR and just go, poop! The only problem is shooting up is dangerous, and it depends on how high they are. I definitely opt for a 17 HMR. They're the fastest. Also gotta account for bullet drop too. This was my training hall. Now it's gone. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think... I was about to say, I almost thought they were Chinese, but actually, if you do critical thinking, no. If they were Chinese, wouldn't they be all the way out west? No, that doesn't make sense. They're on the eastern seaboard. They're not all the way out west. I don't really want to be... I'm not one of those, like, political conspiracy theory bullshit type people. But if you had to ask me, it's either somebody, like, some organized group is doing it. Depends on what aliens. Honestly, if aliens would have seen us, they would have killed us by now. Or enslaved us. Honestly, look at humans, what we do. We go find other lesser advanced humans, and then we take advantage of them, and then we exploit them for resources. I think aliens would do the same thing. They would exploit humans, either kill us or enslave us. And shit. Honestly, that's what they would do. What the hell? Oh, my battery unit's charging up. But they said they weren't giving any... Okay, whatever. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Here's something that's interesting. They said they weren't receiving any radio signals off them. Honestly, someone needs to get a thermal camera or thermal binoculars. And honestly, they need to see what the hell these things are. Do they produce heat? They must. If they don't produce any signature of heat, that would make me a little bit anxious. They don't? Yeah, or radio. Produce heat. What the hell? But they have to be making radar. How the hell would... Unless they have a jammer. There must be some sort of way to suppress radar production. Because clearly these devices, either they are operating from a rate... If they have to be drones, I honestly think either that they are of sophisticated construction where they cannot produce radars, or they, what's it called? Or they have some sort of like AI operate them on a pre-programmed Come on. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they are just some people flying their drones. I mean, drones are very easy to access. You can only get $50 drones. Honestly, I think maybe they might be AI-powered robots. And I'm not saying that to try to be conspiracy theory type, but honestly, if they're not giving radar or receiving, because how they work, right? So they have to have radars. And they have to communicate together. But if they're not communicating together, could that mean that these drones could be automated? Either using some sort of AI or pre-programmed instructions to go wherever. I don't know. Probably UAV. I'm not trying to sound like Alex Jones, because let's be honest, that guy is kind of dumb. I mean, they could be anything. At the end of the day, yeah. Again, to further, explain, what I'm trying to say is maybe they have instructions to go out and go to it, whereas a normal drone is operated by a user and it has to communicate. Therefore, you have to have radio signal and it would track. So it appears these drones, they predetermine where they go. Therefore, there's no communication between two devices. Therefore, there's no need for the devices to emit radio frequencies. So this could very well explain why these drones do not throw off some sort of radio frequency. As of heat, honestly, we have devices that can actually appear without heat on a thermal camera or anything like that. What? The Blackbird did this. My biggest question is why? Why? Like, my two questions I have is who and why and what? Or should I say three questions? Who the hell's flying them? Why are they doing this? And what are they? I honestly think they're UAV drones. I would be surprised. Picatinny Arsenal Military Base, Trump National Golf Club, Bedmaster, Trenton, New York City. Honestly, it's not. People say, oh, they're not planes. They're not planes. Planes would go fast, and planes have green and red lights, like one green, one red light. These have multiple of the same color of light, which is not normal for plane aviation markings. Wonder what they're gonna do with those drones. Honestly, I think it's more of a man-made thing. I'm not gonna deny the existence of aliens. Because honestly, I feel like aliens would be out there, so, you know, whatever. But I don't think it is. I mean, every time we've seen something like this, it's always some dude with an unmanned drone. And honestly, in our day of age, the 2020s, drones that have predetermined paths are becoming popular. I mean, literally, like, we've seen the rise of drone shows in the United States alone. So honestly, I point at 99%, it's either a drone, one of that nature, and somebody's trying to prank. Because honestly, I could see this could be a person who wants attention. Because anybody's gonna do anything nowadays for attention. And I feel like a good thing that, I mean, look at that. They're flying a drone, and then they get news coverage for free. They're basically getting clout. Or it's a UAV by the military. Because I'm not trying to do conspiracy theory like, oh, the military experiment, but honestly, the military, I mean, it's been spotted near an Air Force base. Hold on, let me see. Drone sightings and locations. Let's see, Eastern Seaboard Air Force bases. All based in East US. You know what? You know what? these drone sightings seem to be based around a couple military bases, like McGuire Air Force Base. Apparently. Honestly, the reason I say they're military is because I don't know what that is, but anyway, I honestly feel like it's a military design because normal civilian drones, they don't have a reason to conceal heat. Military things do. I don't think this is some massive government experiment that are trying to manipulate the people or some political bullshit like that. I honestly think they're trying to test out some new, you know, they're trying to test out some new tech, you know. Honestly, I hate to say this, but anything could be the possibility at this point. I don't think aliens are the possibility. But I genuinely think it could be either military, a very low percent Chinese, high percent military or civilian, from like US civilian. Honestly, we gotta be aware that anything could be the cause of this. The good thing is, so far, it doesn't seem like anybody has been harmed by these drones, which is a good thing to hear. And we can talk about this, you know, peacefully. We could talk about this, like, with a bit of nuance. Like what? Let's not get way too political here. What the hell? A game theory and cut. I mean, the biggest thing about this is we want to be careful with conspiracy theories like these. We don't want to fall into an infinite trap where we start going on some wild, you know, accusations. Like, this party's doing this, or some aliens. Like, we gotta be reasonable, honestly. We have to be reasonable with this. Drone pranks are actually not really that far gone. There was this one story where this guy used a drone, and he would fly over people's pools, and he would drop, like, green dye inside of it and leave. Like, he would drop green dye in these pools, and he got away with it for a while. Because he was good at it. They caught him. They put a security camera, and they caught the drone putting the dye in the pool. Looking at the pictures, it honestly looks like a drone. I definitely think it's a light drone. I have. Well, technically, the drones are technically UFOs. When people think UFOs, they think like, you know, aliens. But UFOs are technically anything that's flying that we don't know its identity. For example, if we see an enemy fighter, for example, that Chinese spy balloon was a UFO. It was unidentified when it entered our country. And I've watched one of the movies. I feel like the books are better. Easily the books are better. But honestly, they technically are UFOs by technicality. We don't know what they are. They're unidentified. And we need to go find them. Holy shit. Yeah, Percy Jackson. I have only read The Lightning Thief. And the Lightning... Oh, bye, by the way. The books are better than the movies. Easy peasy. There goes my big-ass battery. Ah, damn it. Oops. Hello. I'm gonna dig that tunnel. Ooh. Wait, whoops, I made a mistake. One of these are filled with the brim, yeah. carrying a lot of coal. That's stuff. Oh, 15 minutes left on this recharge. It'll recharge perfectly by midnight. I want to make a mob farm, and then because of us making a hallway here, we're gonna destroy that little gap of pocket, or little air, right there, and it's gonna make it where the mobs will spawn way better in this mob farm. Okay, guys, we're done for the night. Tomorrow, I might not stream a whole lot, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to see you hopefully tomorrow, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Monday.